Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics. I almost said Final Fantasy Tactics. Tactics Ogre Reborn. We're going to head over to Fightout Castle. Its nickname is the Swan. Okay.
Who goes there? Speak your name.
I am Leonard Risi Ryman, sworn sword of the Knights of Almorica. I come before you a humble servant of the great Duke Ronway, esteemed leader of the Walister.
I shall announce your arrival.
The Dark Knights make their fastness here in Fightout Castle. See her soaring white walls? No wonder they name her the Swan. But beneath her outward beauty is a nearly impregnable fortress. Be glad we are not tasked to take her.
Yet.
We have looked for your arrival, Sir Leonard. You bring word from the Duke?
Look at this guy. Look at that stash, dude. Respect. Absolute respect. The Dark Knight Balsiphon. Sounds like a demon's name, Jesus.
I do, my lord.
No doubt you've had a hard journey. Come, rest within our halls. Good nights. We find your Duke's proposal most intriguing.
Have you an answer?
Perhaps you'd best ask my lord directly for that.
Sir Lancelot is here. In this castle?
Really? Vice is,
Greetings, brave knights of the Walister. I am Lancelot Tartaros.
yeah, Vice is probably, fuming right now.
Leonard Risi Ryman of Almorica, if it please you. You have considered our proposal?
You waste no time, do you? I like that. I do have an answer for your Duke. Tell His Grace that his struggle with the Galgastani is of no concern to His Eminence Abuna Branton, nor is it any concern of ours. The Knights Lothlorien remain and shall remain neutral on the matter.
My thanks, sir, for your swift response. Our lord will be much pleased.
Indeed. Yet I must ask, do you really believe you could defeat Galgastan without our aid?
Defeat Galgastan? Surely not. But such was never our intention. All we want, all we have ever wanted, is to fashion a peace with them. The Galgastani are a proud people. Were it to come to light that we sought foreign aid, it would endanger the position of those Galgastani who seek an accord as we do.
Now, we absolutely do want to kill, what is his name, Balbatos or something like that? Their leader?
So, your Duke does not want to anger his neighbors by placing his problems in our hands. Buckram could stand to take a lesson from him.
I did not mean to suggest...
No matter. We of Lodus place much upon a man's honor. I can understand why your Duke would disdain the Buckram way, enjoying a life of leisure while others do their dirty work.
As you say, sir.
Forgive me, but your henchmen are so youthful. I feared you wanted for seasoned men.
Though they may be young in years, my knights' skill in battle is no lesser for it.
Indeed.
They freed His Excellency and routed the Galgastani at Almorica. Moreover, it was they who came to my aid in Chrysaro. Without their intervention, I would not be here today.
Ah, so these are the heroes of Goliath, then. Forgive an old knight his errant tongue. I say, have we met?
No, not as such. That is...
You butchered our people in Goliath. Yeah, you know, no big deal.
That is what? Speak plainly.
that night in Goliath. It snowed for the first time in years. The sweep of flakes over the harbour. The bitter cold. You were there.
Mind your place, Kashua. Have you forgotten why we are here?
I kind of want to do this. So, I don't think I've said this out loud, but this playthrough, we're not really aiming for any specific ending. There are multiple endings in this game, and this first playthrough is basically just going to be me making whatever choice I want to make at the time, not with any specific ending or goal in mind. So, we're going to play naturally. I'm going to just choose what I want to in the moment, and we're going to see what we get. Now, this is a little bit more chaotic, but I feel like Denam would be pretty pissed at the Bakram here and these Dark Knights. We were fools to treat with our enemy, kind of with our sister here.
We cannot join forces with a sworn foe, and you are our foe.
What quarrel is this? And what place has it here?
Are you mad?
Please, forgive him. His passion clouds his judgment.
Turns out it wasn't Vice we needed to worry about. It was me all along.
Ah, the torching. You would have been children, of course.
He calls it the torching? Oh, that's fucked up, dude. Fuck you, Lancelot.
Aye. We attacked that night on word that elements of the Resistance lurked in town.
False word, yes. I remember it well. As do you, clearly.
Clearly. You torched our town, bitch.
We were in error, though I hardly expect
sure.
forgiveness on that count. Still, I can but apologize for all it will do.
Which is nothing. What an ass.
Enough of this.
What an
The
ass.
Duke awaits our return.
Oh, we'll deal with
I'd
you
hoped to
eventually.
speak at greater length.
Yeah, we'll deal with you eventually. Don't you worry.
Forgive them. Forgive us, good sir. We'll be taking our leave.
I'm actually surprised Vice kept his mouth shut. He usually lacks that amount of self-control. Turns out I'm the problem. But hey, we support our sis. I think that's really what leaned me that
Was
direction.
that entirely necessary?
Yeah, I definitely leaned towards that answer because Kachua was the first one who spoke about it.
You recall Hoberim?
My brother? Aye. He was a staunch ally in a fight. Why?
Nothing. Only the brother and sister just now. Put me in mind of him and you.
Interesting. Like I said, I remember very little of this plot, especially the finer details.
Welcome.
Okay, so that is the best short sword we can get. We do have access to some two-handed swords. Weight is the same. Okay, I'm gonna buy one of those too. Oh, I had one in my inventory already. I could have seen that on that menu, I just didn't look. Dumbass. That's fine though. Yeah, I mean, we've been picking up some new gear, so we should definitely be looking at these. Okay, so Denam could use an upgrade. Vice, who cares? Screw him. I don't like Vice very much. You noticed? Since you have less defense, yeah, we'll give it to you. So interesting. So that gives you a bonus to attack, huh? Interesting. Okay. And then these are just going to be more defense. This has dex. This has avoidance and resistance. Okay. So Sybil Staff, Cudgel, Sybil Staff. Whoops. Wrong thing again. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna figure out where all these things on the menu are eventually. I just need to stop getting ahead of myself. Cool. There's our upgrades for now. Let's go back to Almorica.
You set aside your own enmity for the greater Walister good. Such loyal service will not be forgotten.
I mean, we almost messed it up, but thanks.
Would the time afforded you more rest, but I must ask you to leave for Balmamusa at once.
Balmamusa? That lies in the territory the Galgastani allotted for Walister rule, no?
Walister rule. Camps where our people are forced to live in squalor. It was a mining town once. Coal. Now our kinsmen are herded there like cattle. Some 5,000 labor in Balmamusa. Slaves in all but name. The conditions are horrific. Scores die by the day.
Then it falls to us to free them.
You could never free 500, leave alone 5,000. No. You are to incite them to revolt.
An army 5,000 strong. There for the taking.
In truth, we cannot stay our course and hope for victory. We are far outmatched. However slight, we must tip the scales in our favor before Galgastan strikes. If all goes well, our bid will widen the rift between Balbatos and his enemies at home. He can scarce dispatch troops here before silencing the cries of dissent within his own ranks. This is our chance.
There will be those in Balmamusa with no stomach for fighting, and others who would sooner leave things as they are. Your task will be to win them to our cause.
They grow weary of fighting, else they would rally more readily. I can think of none better to wake their slumbering heroism than young heroes such as yourselves.
I shall follow at the head of a separate file, bearing arms for them.
The Galgastani hold the lands west of Tynemouth. Dame Ravnus will go with you in support.
My sword is yours.
Welcome to the party, Ravnus.
Much rests on your young shoulders. I pray for your swift return. I'm counting on you, Leonor. Do not fail me.
No need to worry. Our plans proceed apace.
implying that there are hidden plans that we do not know about. What are you gonna do, Duke Ronway? Okay, we got a new guest. So is Leonar still a guest with us as well, or... No, I think he left and she came in. Oh, whoops, that was already equipped. My bad. Yeah, she's decked out. Nice. Now, when guests leave, is it giving us back any spells and stuff that we gave to them? I don't know if it does. So I'm a little bit nervous to like give her a bunch of our spells or something if she's not going to be part of the party. I think she's one that ends up joining us anyway, but... I'll give her that. Alright, has anybody learned finishing? No. Okay, so it looks like we're heading over here to Balmamusa.
Sir Lancelot.
Ah, Denam. Tracked me down, did you?
Sir Gildas told me I'd find you here.
So you have. Please, come closer. You look troubled. This business in Balmamusa disturbs you.
Sir Leonar says it will be a dangerous undertaking.
Are you frightened? That's not like you.
I am not frightened.
There's no shame in admitting fear. We are all afraid at one time or another.
Even you?
Oh, more times than I can count. But fear alone cannot kill you.
My bad.
It has no teeth.
It's strange.
That was an accident.
I tell myself I would gladly die for our cause, but when faced with death, the fear is all too real.
Risking your life is one thing. Losing it is another. The best way to aid your people is to stay alive. See the battle through to the end. And there's your sister to think of.
What about you? Would you die to save the ones you love? What's that?
A music box. It belonged to my wife.
Your wife?
It's been 5 years now. Before the war with the Empire, they advanced, and we fled, vagrants in our own land. My wife fell ill, and before I knew it, she was gone. I considered following her into death. My thoughts often strayed down that path before battle, but her music box still sang of life, and I knew it was not my time. My burden had not yet reached its end.
I'm sorry.
One young as you should never be forced to fight. But that's not the world we live in.
It was a nice scene. All right. We've had a chat with both Lancelots in this episode. Lake Bordeaux. Perform an attack with 100% accuracy and use a recruit skill. Okay. Well, we can try, even if it's not successful. All we have to do is use one. It didn't say it had to succeed. It did not say that. Okay. Okay, it's a swamp. Oh, we can take 9 in. Okay. Another healer or Sarah? We'll bring in Sarah. I think we need to equip you. Yeah, you're... Skills are fine. So it's mostly just items. What does this do? Improves weather conditions.
Walister, here, and in such numbers. How does His Eminence not see it? Troubled times such as these demand a staunch front line. You there! Hold the line or I'll kill you myself! We cannot let these rebels cross Lake Bordu! Forward!
All right, Grion, we're coming for you. I think we're gonna take this top area. Seems like there's better positioning we can do at the top, maybe. Ugh. Gross. No, I'm not gonna use my MP thing yet. Okay, our bows are doing literally nothing to that guy. I gotta figure out, yeah, let's look at his condition here in a minute. Ravnus is gonna get herself in trouble. Alright, well. Okay, Earth seems to be pretty effective against that guy. Yeah, save the speed. Good damage, but you're kind of on your own over there, Ravenous. You're gonna get in trouble if you're not careful. Okay, well, the other two are only taking 1 damage, so go after this other ranger. That might be pushing you a little too far forward. Go on, get that crit. Get that crit on this guy. Or miss. Good block. I'm spreading my damage a little bit. We should start focusing down, probably. Jesus! Fuck you, dude! That's so rude. Okay, so it's either you. How about this warrior? 26. Nah, go after the archer.
Galgastan! Lay down your weapons and you may yet live!
By the light! Ravnus, is that you? I thought you long dead by now.
I know this voice. How is it that you do not find yourself dead, Grion? Let our swords meet. The cry of their steel is fitting lament for those you have butchered.
Okay, some history between these two. Really want Vice, don't they? I don't think he can get anywhere where he can take more advantage of that attack. So we'll just... Oh, you know what? If he could have gone... No, I don't think he could have reached up there. Okay, you still can't really do much to them, so probably you. Nice. You're spreading your damage out way too much, Ravnus. Probably should have picked up that first, because then I might have been able to get the kill.
Sorry, Denam. I'm out. And I'd better...
Alright, my guests keep losing out on experience because of this shit. They really focus down guests, it feels like. The AI seems to prioritize them. Either that, or maybe they just prioritize the weak units and I've neglected them a little bit. Which, that makes sense too, actually. Okay, can you get anywhere where you can hit this guy? Yes, you can. Should have checked to see it. Yeah, I should have used my MP thing. Nice. No. Just save it for now. Okay, well, you can't get to him anyway, so... Three whole damage. Okay, 18, 76, 90. Lots of parries there. Nice, the 2 damage did it.
We needed more. Oh.
Okay. Beast Tamer's new, but Beast Tamer relies on like monsters and beasts and stuff, so you can't really utilize him quite yet. Beast Tamer's able to train beasts and dragons and unleash their hidden potential. So yeah, until we start recruiting some of that stuff, which actually we have somebody who had recruit reptile, and that meant that we could have tried to have gotten a dragon, right? Who has that? Well, I think reptile and dragon are different, so I don't think we could do that, but we'll check that. We'll check if, the next time we see one of those dragons, we'll see if they're classified as a reptile or not. Okay, we don't really have time to go into the next mission here, so I think this is where we're going to end things. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Molly, Chris Murphy, Kaberti, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.